Okay, so before we go after our token to get into the hunt, this is one of the things I like, is that choices that you make actually have a follow-up later on as time goes on, like real-life time, where then you get an email response from somebody involved in a certain quest you did. In the case of the quest of getting the son who was force sensitive when we were hired by the mother to send him to the Sith Academy, we just got a message from Harkin, from the Inquisitor storyline. I understand you are responsible for the acquisition of a new student for the Sith Academy, a boy named Zion, or Zium, or whatever. He recently came under my tutelage, and I wish to thank you. Zium is uncooperative, foolish, and unappreciative of his gifts. He spends most of his time whining about his father, the one you murdered. But while he may be unpleasant company, he is passionate, which gives him great potential in the dark side. The Academy is grateful for your assistance. Consider yourself duly rewarded. 30 credits. Screw you, Harkin. So anyways, let's go over here. By the way, picked up another little side quest near the trainer. Not a huge deal or anything. Alright, so now we're heading this way. Think of it as an extension of my actual jetpack. I wish there was a way you could be able to use your actual jetpack as a bounty hunter to, as your mount. I just think that'd be really cool. Why is a level 65 here? I know he's scaled down to level 10, but I'm not really sure. I guess it's probably for an achievement or something. You know what's one of the things I love that they fixed from back in the day? Days. So back in the day, you notice how on my mount I'm able, well, for those who don't know what days is, in World of Warcraft, the best way to do it is that you are on your mount and you're trying to go by trash. Just like, I'm going to skip these guys and just go by. You aggro them and they start shooting you. And then they dismount you like that. That's what we refer to as days. I hate days. And I hated it in World of Warcraft, and I hated it in this game. It used to be, like, instantaneous, and it used to happen all the time. Like, seriously. Back in the day, oh my gosh. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I need to go after these bounties. But back in the day, when this game, first was out, the day system was just relentless and unforgiving. They've made this game much nicer to play compared to how it used to be, because back then, it was just, it was grueling.
Just had to put my mind to it.
The day system was far worse. And it seems like they have gone ahead and just made it less annoying for people. It's not nearly as annoying or irritating or punishing to players compared to how it used to be. Kind of like how it is in WoW, even though they've actually added something to make it where if you want, you can get rid of days entirely, which I was entirely in favor of, because I hate it so much. But see, back in the old days, that one guy could have just been like, boom, you're dismounted. And it was so annoying and irritating. Seriously. Whereas now, you'll see I'm taking much more punishment and such before I actually get dismounted. Apparently this guy was already taken down, so... whatever.
You're gonna get it now.
You get him, Mako. I will say this. You'll probably see this as we continue this run. Mako is nice and sweet, but if you get her... If she's mad about something, get out of her way. Like, seriously. Like, you get Mako mad, you are asking for it.
On the way.
If there are bounties, I look to collect.
Just had to put my mind to it. Trouble on the way.
Really? Ooh. Huh. Carbonite is a metal alloy that, when mixed with various gases, can be used to flash freeze blocks of cargo for transportation or storage. Its use in freezing living creatures is relatively new in the galaxy and considered highly dangerous. Subjects frozen for more than a few hours have a very low survival rate unless the carbonite is prepared with much expense at an elaborate facility. Even in the best cases, the sudden shock of freezing often... Oh, gosh.
You're gonna get it now.
Like, Mako, can you take care of that? Thank you. Alright, where was I? Shock of flash freezing, often combined with a lack of life support monitoring during suspension, tends to make the process extremely traumatic, sometimes even turning fatal hours after a subject has been thawed. Still, a quick carbonite spray is the only known technique for freezing living creatures quickly and with minimal preparation. The technology is growing increasingly popular with bounty hunters and smugglers. As a result, many bounty hunting guilds have clauses in their contracts mandating live capture payment even if the bounty fails to survive the post-hibernation period.
What's going on? Who are you? Why can't I see anything? If you're one of Father's goons, I swear I'll...
Burnock hired me to free you.
Burnock, the idiot. I told him not to stick his neck out. Get away from me. I can handle myself. If only I could see. Can't someone turn on a light?
It's not the lights. You're blind, you idiot. You've got hibernation sickness.
What? Hibernation sickness? Blast it. Blast it. Forget it. Sorry. Thank you for getting me out of there. Just wasn't sure I could trust you. Look, I came in here to find a stash Father is said to be hiding. I found the key to the stash, but as soon as I grabbed it, I got froze. Take the key and the stash as your reward for saving my life. As for me, I'll call my pal Burnock. Think I'll be safe waiting here for him to help me out. Burnock may not look like much, but he's dependable to a fault. Besides, you seem to have cleared the place well enough. Anyway, thanks again. Maybe I'll see you back in Jaguna at Old Nemrose.
Huh. Okay. Recovered the stash. Ew. I actually don't know what that's entirely for. If that's like PvP, or if that's like a culmination of a number of things combined, I don't know. Alright. Now let's go infiltrate the lab. Wow, these guys respawned fast. Like, those are some fast respawn timers.
Trouble on the way.
Hello?
Stay back. I've got well, I guess I don't have much of anything. Please just tell me why I'm being held here.
What do you think? This our Republic scientist?
She fits the target description. Now we just wait for Rars to show. Short version, lady. There's a bounty hunter coming to take you to the Empire, where you'll probably die or at least be tortured.
Oh, my...
We want to kill this bounty hunter, so it's your lucky day. Just sit quietly and be bait-like.
Let's set up our ambush, Mako.
I'm not cut out for this. Please let me go. I'll do anything to...
What part of sit quietly don't you understand? You're gonna blow our... Oh, great.
Shambalumi loes, borjo utvas, tur tortakis, bahak fo lankas.
You're funny.
I've never killed a... What is he again, Mako?
Trandoshan. Rhymes with dead meat.
And that's why I love Mako.
Olua, brakva, grenok, shiverskors, utras.
I have to admit, I do love this job.
Yakpotav, grasmoklasarek.
Alright, we've got our sponsorship token.
That was brutal. But I owe you my thanks.
Got that right, girl. We're the heroes of the day.
So, what happens now?
Yeah, about your thanks. Don't you have a bounty on your head?
Isn't there a bounty on this woman, Mako?
Sure, but that's not something we're interested in, right?
Weren't you just telling me earlier that we need credits to get off this planet?
Credits are credits, Mako. We're going to need the cash.
For killing helpless targets? Brayden wouldn't have liked it.
Brayden's gone, isn't he?
No, please.
That was disgusting. You're not the person I thought you were.
Can't afford to be sentimental.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. It still feels wrong. Take her body. We'll need it to turn in the bounty. Come on. Let's grab the sponsorship token and get out of here.
You know those other choices? You can be a real jerk. Including to Mako. Just gonna double check here. Alright, so that guy's right there, so we'll go right here and turn in both.
Well, 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 look who's here. You're the one that saved my buddy Orin. Without you, that man'd still be hanging in Father's trophy room. He's got a few scrapes, but he's doing pretty well.
Just doing the job you hired me for.
Well, I appreciate it. Here's your credits. And I'll tell you what, once Orin's sight is all back, we'll buy you a drink. A couple of drinks.
I never miss my mark. You won't either if you listen. Good
How's it
hunting out
going?
there.
You know, I've actually been looking at, yeah, I did a little bit of getting some coins, but I was taking a look at possible blasters. Some of these I'm like, Let me put it this way. I'm not as willing to spend cartel coins on blasters and guns and rifles in this game compared to, say, lightsabers. But, you know. But that's just me, you know. So while I may get some of these kind of things for my Jedi and Sith, you know, you're probably, you know, look at that. Like, you're probably not going to see me getting some of those kind of pieces of gear for, like, the Hunter, the Trooper, the Smuggler, or the Agent. It's mainly going to be just these Jedi and Sith. You know, it's funny, we really have not had to worry about our heat and venting heat. Like, at all.
Very well, Nimro. When the Trandoshan returns, I shall... Ah, I see we have a new player in the game after all.
That's the bone mask creep that followed me. Get him!
Mako?
Hunter, allow me to apologize if I spooked your young friend.
Calm down a sec. Let's see what's what.
I regret that I startled you, young woman. I was pursuing another quarry when we crossed paths. I am Grata. It is my honor to represent the Great Hunt. I have been investigating possible malfeasance by one Taro Blood.
Does that mean you run the Great Hunt?
No, that honor belongs to another. I merely observe and help where I can. I have remained here to give the Trandoshan Rorsk instructions for the Great Hunt. It seems this is no longer necessary.
This hut tried to give my sponsorship to that walking lizard.
When
you arrive on Drummond Kaas, seek the Huntmaster in the Mandalorian Enclave.
Hold on, let's do that again. Tor effect!
Very well, Nimro.
He slaughtered my crew to keep me out of the Great Hunt.
Yes, I am aware. I regret that I arrived too late to intervene. I reviewed your security holo-recording and witnessed the murder of your teammates by Taro's men. While dishonorable, the attack wasn't technically against the rules. Unless Taro attacks another competitor, he cannot be punished.
Nothing will stop me from getting revenge.
As you wish, but know that Taro is protected by this competition's rules, the same as you. I shall continue to closely monitor Taro Blood's activities. If he breaks the Great Hunt's rules, he will pay for it. I have remained here to give the Trandoshan Rorsk instructions for the Great Hunt. It seems this is no longer necessary.
Whatever you were going to tell Rarsk, you can tell me instead.
As you say.
Gadwachini boiga, anulio okba kisa spina perupa.
When you arrive on Drummond Koss, seek the Huntmaster in the Mandalorian Enclave. He will answer all your questions about the Great Hunt.
I assume we'll see you later?
You may count on it, Hunter.
Kutsinanjie, jatomi ma techu.
Be quiet for once, will you?
Good hunting.
Like at that point, she's just had it with listening to Nemro. Let's see. I think she actually looks kind of cute.
Bit busy here, hun.
Nothing more, I suppose. Huh.
About the whole Great Hunt thing. Thanks. It'd mean a lot to Brayden that you stuck with it.
We'll win this thing and avenge Brayden. Just stick with me.
I'm not going anywhere. Great Hunt was Brayden's dream. Talked about it for years. Day he told me he'd found you. Should have seen him. Grinning and laughing so much, I thought his face would split in half.
It's not exactly every day you get a shot at the Great Hunt.
Winning this thing, it would have meant more to him than revenge. So I'm gonna skip saying thank you again because you get the idea already. Let's just get moving. No sweat.
I like how there is an extra quest here to turn in the bounty for Albea on Drummond Koss. Up. Where is... Is it over here? Hold on. I think it's gotta be over here. Because I see the modification item over here. Yeah, there it is. There we go. So yeah, while I would like to, I don't know, utilize getting a weapon for my hunter here, I'm just not really sure what I'd actually want. Because I look at some of these and I'm just like, I don't know, maybe this? There's not that many. Now, of course, Payday Blaster Pistol, it almost looks very similar to the one that Han Solo has. Like, there are some here that I'm like, oh, that's not bad, but nothing here really just kind of jumps out to me like, oh my gosh, it looks so cool, you know? That's just me. Like, I'm sure there are some that could be cool to have, but, yeah. Like, some of these are also, like sniper rifles, or there's even assault cannons for the trooper. The sniper rifles, the rifles are more so for the Imperial agent. While, of course, the blaster pistols are more so for the smuggler and the bounty hunter. I don't know.
Naukara. Kirikami Mengo.
Alright, let's get off Hutta. We have a great hunt to get to. I think I'm going to go ahead and just do those off camera. In fact, we'll just go ahead and cut it off here. I'll go ahead and do those heroics here on Hutta off camera. I'll also probably do the flashpoint of getting, of the Black Talon on the Waydrum Cost off camera. I'll do that on another character. I'll more than likely show that because there's really not much variation between doing that unless you're doing it either light side or dark side. I'm going to show the dark side variation on one of my Sith, and there's really not much difference between doing it on the classes if you're doing it that way. I'll probably do a light side run because I'm considering doing my agent light side and show it that way, but yeah, I think next, when we continue this run, we will be on Dromankas, getting ready for getting ourselves ready for the Great Hunt. Stay tuned.